We have got a practically new 1965 Mustang convertible here. There's only 100 miles on a complete nut and bolt restoration. This thing looks brand new underneath, all reconditioned, and just, it's a knockout. The red with the white interior. It's also a 289A code. There's a letter A in the VIN number that designates it came with the 4-barrel dual exhaust, the higher performance engine. So go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all about the car, look at pictures top to bottom. And that's where you'll find a price tag on every car along with a monthly finance option to make it easy for you. There's also a buy it now button. If you see a car you really like, you hit the button. All that does is lock it up for you while you're making your decisions. That's all at volocars.com. Now, if you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon, and you'll be notified when the new ones are posted. But for right now, the top's down. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, underneath, the car is completely restored. We'll get to that in a little bit. But let's look at the body. I mean, it's amazing. I'm looking at a piece of red candy right here. It's called Rangoon Red. The body is outstanding. I'm noticing the gaps are spot on. The door shuts like a new car. All nice, clean, straight, pristine metal. I should back up. A guy I know out on the East Coast, I bought cars from him at a swap meet 20-something, 30-something years ago. That's all he does is restore cars. A guy owned this car for about 30 years, came into his shop and got the estimate to do the restoration. And it's like, oh my God. So instead of doing the restoration, the owner of the shop bought the car and restored it himself over a period of about 4 years it took him. You know, when it's your own project, it tends to not be a priority. But anyway, he did this himself. He's a professional, and it shows it. Everything's straight, lines up square, flush. I mean, looking down the side, it's like a red mirror. All of this is outstanding. Door shuts real nice. All this is clean, straight. All beautiful, clean metal. The hood fits square and flush. No dents, no damage, no rust. He said it was a really clean car to begin with. Only minimal repairs had to be done. And then, like I said, it's painted Rangoon Red. It's got no miles on it. So there's no chips. And the paint's beautiful. There are some divots, some minor imperfections here and there in the paint when they sprayed it, but it's beautiful. Probably as good or better than it was when it was new. So he said they just ordered everything. Why not? It's all available for the Mustang. So all the like handles and trim. It's got the GT stripes, emblems, the correct antenna. All that stuff was replaced. All the rubber gaskets and seals. It's a power convertible top. It's a black top. You see pictures of that on our website. That was replaced. Of course, tail lights, gas cap, even the locks, all of that's replaced. Has the stainless GT exhaust tips coming through the valance. All this is sparkling. Everything fits nice, like I had said. The mirror is new. Up front, the grille has the GT fog lamps in the grille, the bumper, all that's replaced. Reproduction GT wheels, they're wider than the original, so real nice looking wheels with the red center caps, match the car. Got some nice radial tires on there, ride real nice. So the outside of the car is absolutely beautiful, so is the interior, so why don't we look at that next. Looks like we have a few extra sets of keys here on the key ring that'll go with it. Underneath, the trunk lid's painted new, the latch, the sticker, cadmium plated bolts. Actually, he said he bought an entire bolt kit. He said all the nuts and bolts for the whole car are new. The rubber is replaced. So inside is solid metal, painted black. It does have a nice spare underneath here. It does have the jack sitting over here to the side. New well liner, tire cover, and trunk mat. So nice and clean, and it's complete. So we inspect all of our cars. This one here, I guess the speedometer was bouncing a little, so we replaced the cable. And I think the armrest was loose. We tightened that. Door jambs are nice. Weather strips all replaced. So the metal on the door on the inside is painted white to match the new door panels, new armrests. Everything on the dash, she says, was new. The gauges, the instruments, the dash pad. Looks like the knobs are new. All painted real nice. New glove box door, new liner. Working interior lights, kick panels, carpet replaced. New shifter. Does look like there's a couple cracks in the rubber, but new shifter. Original AM radio in place. New deluxe steering wheel. Beautiful wheel. I like those. The seats are recushioned, all nice and plump and firm. Reupholstered. Got seat belts, at least for the front. Everything in back is reupholstered. Visors are new. Beautiful car. Very detailed motor compartment. It is the 289. I think it's 220 or 225 horsepower when it's the 4-barrel with the dual exhaust. And you can see it has Motorcraft plug wires, all the right air cleaner, valve covers, stickers, even the heat tube, a little spring in here that opens and closes the door. All that is still there. The insulated choke tube, and all the firewall and the shock towers, all nice clean metal. The relay got a Autolite battery topper, new cables, new alternator, reproduction Ford hoses and clamps. It's got power steering. The horns are new. Again, just detailed up very nicely. I mean, this thing runs real nice and smooth. I'm not going to go out for a joyride in the rain, so that's it. I'm going to pull it right back in. So the whole car was taken apart when it was done. All the fenders, doors, trunks, everything was off the car. The whole car is media blasted, including the underside. So under the car is all nice, clean metal, the torque boxes, frame rails, floors, and then they sprayed it in the red oxide primer. Every component was removed from the car. So it was put back together, all new suspension, front and back, ball joints, the steering is all replaced, rebuilt, and it's all detailed. All looks really sharp. Has the new correct exhaust system with a little crossover pipe, dual exhaust. The brake system was completely rebuilt. All the lines, the hoses, the e-brake cables, that's all new. All new fuel system, the tank, the sending unit, the lines, that was all replaced. You look up at the motor, it's still spotless. There's the correct fuel pump, correct starter. All the components look fresh. It's a C4 automatic transmissions, real nice and clean and works real well. Rebuilt drive shaft, painted, new U-joints. In back, the rear end was serviced. It has the original tag on it. It's 3.0 gear ratio, and it's all painted real nice. So under the car looks amazing too. So it's a really sharp looking car, fresh restoration, A-code Mustang convertible. Go to volocars.com, and that's where the salesman can be reached, and they can answer your questions, and including how to get it delivered to your door and how to get it financed. That's all at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, click on the bell icon, and you'll be notified when the new ones are posted. Thanks for watching.